We're back to my channel. These are going to be some timeless messages for Sagittarius. So if you have Sagittarius placement or if you're cross-watching for a Sagittarius, this message might be for you. These are general messages. Please keep in mind that they aren't for everyone. My channel is not for everyone. What I post is not for everyone. So please take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else to appreciate. And I'm going to go ahead and get into your messages. Um, and I don't do private readings from the chat or from on my live thing here. So for private readings, you'll need to check the description box and the information to email me is there. Okay. And let's go ahead and get into it. Okay. What do we have here? We have the second house. All right, there's something about what you need or getting what you need or what you want out of the situation here. There's patience that is involved, Sagittarius. The third house, second house. You have a right connection. It's about making the right connections and being patient about making the right connections. You have an idea and question about what you want. Or there is an idea and question about what somebody wants. Alrighty, we got an idea. Your ideas, when you get your ideas going, you get what you need. And it could be that simple, Sagittarius. Okay, so what is happening there for Sagittarius? What does Sagittarius need to know? Please place the energy where it goes. Flip or switch the roles as necessary, as it is fluid. Time is fluid, and let's get into it. Okay, you have freedom. You also have associations and friends here, and you have the right connections come up. So this is about who you are around or who is around you. Okay. Leadership role could be significant with a circle of friends or associations. You could also be a leader yourself here, Sagittarius, demonstrating freedom in some type of way. You could be doing that by what you want to be known. Gemini, you're not worried about the belief about the situation because it's being demonstrated. So that just kind of changes things there for you or for the situation. What, Sagittarius? Thank you so much for your support. Like, subscribe, comments, shares is greatly appreciated. Well, okay, I'm just going to put everybody back. See what does Sagittarius need to know? Gemini, same card. This belief, what you want to be known. Okay. So there is also communication coming in or about. If it's not, it's the energy of Gemini. There is a belief here, sacrifice, a belief. There's an inspiration. There's also what you or what someone wants to be known. So the information that is around, or the communication and the information that is around this belief about a sacrifice or why you could be yielding with this situation with Neptune. Okay, so if you're yielding, there could be a belief. There's a quick way here with Gemini. What is this? What is to be shared? The ninth house. What is to be shared? Okay, there's a belief about the sharing or what is known. Ninth house, Pluto. Pluto has an interesting kind of force, a quick force. Gemini. Okay, so whatever's quickly shared or forceful, there's a red flag because there's a belief. And a red flag here with Pluto. What is this? Red flag. A vision, Aquarius. A red flag. There's a resurrecting, a fairness. There's resources, Taurus, diplomacy. Something could be far away, a long range thinking. or travel. But if there's a value, there's a spiritual aspect to it with the ninth house as well. There's a spiritual aspect to this belief or this thinking or this travel. It's about what had someone do something, a long range travel, a belief about a travel, a belief about a sacrifice about a travel, the motivation behind the travel, or the thinking. Let's see, or the communication. Well, all right. Sagittarius. So what's happening? The North Node. Wow. Okay. So it's like whatever this sharing or whatever force this was or whatever worry might have, you're being asked not to worry. North Node energy, you're either in it or being gently moved there. We have Cancer. Now is the time to use your intuition with the North Node about this sharing, long range sharing values. Your values could have shifted. This is shifting your spiritual values, what you want to be known. You could be not sharing, you're not oversharing or something. You're not oversharing your feelings. There's an attitude about the past with Cancer and Aries here. Again, there's a thought or a belief. It could be a projection. Wow, and the force, Mars, Aries. A lot of Aries, who you are, what you do, how you are free. Well, okay, let's see. All right, this life-changing epiphany or experience you may have had, it is in the reverse. It is about a life-changing epiphany or experience about a belief or something quick. What was known is shifting, or what was known is now, what was not known is now known. The past is here, so I take it as you've had an epiphany here. Lapis lazuli, what is this belief for Sagittarius? An unwellness. What someone wants to be, what you want to, or what somebody wants to be known about being unwell. I don't know why. Or this is about health and recovery, but it didn't happen. There's a belief about it. Self-care here. Jade could be significant. Self-confidence, valuing self-worth. All these are nice in the upright. That tells me you've learned a lesson, or you quickly got well. And there's a belief about a wellness. Oh. Or a recovery or an accident with Pluto. Let's see. Or somebody thought the recovery might be quick, but it's taking longer than expected with long range here. It has to do with a value though. What is this? Wellness, spiritual ceremonies and celebrations in reverse. What is to be shared long range? Prosperity in reverse. This affected someone's ability for support. What is to be shared about these milestones, ceremonies and celebrations, emerald and jade and malachite, all very green stones. You're not celebrating maybe with what had you feeling unwell in the past. What is to be shared? You're not sharing your milestone. Something about that. You're not sharing Not that you wouldn't like to. I think there's a reason. Unconventionality. You're very unique. Moldavite. Getting to another green stone, by the way. Another green stone. A lot of heart chakra, spiritual. It's about acceptance, being yourself, do not worry, natural beauty and authenticity with the North Node. This is about your faith. Now is the time. Be yourself as God made you naturally attractive and lovable inside and out. You have unique qualities that are an important part of your life purpose, and it's okay to feel different from others. This is North Node, unconventional, unique qualities. Well, this was a life lesson to use your intuitions. This could have been an emotional experience. Clear quartz is here with this have faith. So you have the ability to feel this entire rainbow spectrum of feelings, and not only feel them, but they're sending you messages and guidance here. Okay, so you went clearing heart chakra blockages with life lessons, peridot, another green stone. Ametrine is in reverse. Okay, this one was, okay. There was an imbalance between masculine and feminine energies about intuition, your willpower, and doing something on your own, learning this lesson on your own. And when we learn a lesson, we walk away not to teach others a lesson. It's because we walk away because we've learned, or you've learned, or someone has learned the lesson. You can break free from reoccurring negative patterns by praying to know the lesson and the blessings that they contain. Maybe you are a blessing here, Sagittarius, in this situation. Give without expectation. You could have been giving without expectation here. Could have relinquished your power to a situation in the past. You were never alone. And that is always very true. You were never alone. No matter how literal or how anyone wants to take it, that is the truth. So you are never alone, and this belief about what you want to be known. So when you were alone, you weren't alone. Live your bliss. This belief about bliss, are you being happy, what you want to be known? You have the power here, especially if you recovered or overcame a difficult challenge. Choose love over fear. You chose love over fear. You're being asked to do so. Let go of the ego. Spiritual values, long-range thinking, sharing, value. Understand your body. Everyone has value. This could have been overly critical or rejections taking place here with gatherings or celebrations. So you're refraining. Should I say maybe you are refraining from that? Not only have you learned your value, but you're seeing the value of the situation, which makes you actually unique in the situation. You are never alone again. Do not worry about you're in alignment. You overcame some kind of judgment, or there's no longer judgment attached to it. That was an illusion. Somebody thought that kind of freedom wasn't, you being free wasn't freedom or something. It was based upon emotions or emotional imbalances. Okay, so what's going on here? You could have asked for guidance because we have life lesson and praying to know the blessing and the lesson that it contains tells me that you are gaining an understanding of the experience of your experiences or this experience. Okay, could have been overly indulging, or this unwellness or recovery had to do with something that was, you know, that tipped the scales and you, overly done. It could have been an addiction of some sort with cancer here. It was doing too much. Not sure what the doing too much was, but it was doing too much. Something. Illusion. Could have been fear based upon ego. Something about facing the truth or your feelings or the feelings of the truth. Feelings have to do with this Cancer energy. So wherever that led, it's about feeling joy, and we have we have bliss and joy here, which is wonderful. So that's what the lesson contains: joy. Follow the golden rule. So that has something to do with this. Do not worry about it because you're in the upright north node. Follow the golden rule, and whatever's being shared that is not is whatever's an illusion. This death, to die, death, mistake, guidance, fear, ego. Sagittarius, what's happening? Okay, so with love, we have deception at the bottom of the deck. And this is what is to be known or to be believed about. So there's some kind of deception about this belief about bliss or wellness for some reason. Separation in reverse. You have separated yourself from this energy, playfulness in reverse. Let your friends help you. Friends could be involved, wanting you to give a relationship a chance and not to separate. But the way it affected your abilities or something. So you understand something about your abilities. What you want to be known. What is this? For Sagittarius. You're making the effort towards bliss. Okay. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Also, you are receiving guidance and you are accepting guidance here. Green again. Green, green, green. Lots of green. I'm telling you. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at play here. There's a spiritual value you're being aligned with at this time. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Long range, it could have been a long time, or it could have been a long travel that you've been waiting for, or you're not sharing your news here. Either you're traveling toward love or you're not. Either you're traveling toward love or you made a decision not to travel towards something that you don't want to do. Okay, what is this? The deception comes back out with this long range travel. And what is to be shared about it? Hidden. What's hidden? This could be the one. Very soon. What's it? Deception, sharing, understanding. Oh, well, don't deceive yourself here. Don't. It's about your own value here. Don't forget. You've already met the romantic part you seek. Someone is wearing a false mask. Clearly decide. There's a decision. Okay, I want to one more on this deception. Okay. Attraction in reverse. Wow. Okay. Attraction in reverse. So what there's a deception around an attraction and a passion. It has to do with milestones, understanding, and the body and recovery has something to do with this. And codependency of some sort has something to do with this. And it could be an addictions. Or what is being shared about somebody's addictions. So that the information or the communications about somebody's stuff, news, their tea, whatever you want to call it, I don't know. But unique qualities, everyone has a value. You're demonstrating this, I believe. All right, there's a relationship that wants a chance here. Could be a deception. Forgiving, learning, let's see. Excuse me. You deserve love. Resurrect, it's right under resurrect. So, that's up to you. You see the value of the situation. You're very unique. You could be very forgiving right now. It's about what somebody wants. It's about freeing yourself. If you were guided to free yourself, this is like realizing you are lovable with or without this chance also. Okay, so, even if there's not a chance, it doesn't mean you're not lovable or deserving of love. It's just if divine timing is at play and guidance is at play, patience is needed there. North Node energy. Let your friends help you. Okay, but you got the right connections coming in if this is that are going to understand what your emotions are energy with similar experiences that have also gained or learned this life lesson. It's about accepting support as well, getting to know each other. So this could be a new love or something coming in. You're making the effort toward you. Like I said, you might be the blessing in this situation. You might be lending your help here, and you might be a support here. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So you do have bonds that are deepening and right connections, but feelings of the past are coming up. Follow the rule. That's the guidance right now here. Very soon. Okay, so knowing what the right connection feels like. So clearly decide what you want. So it comes to you now. So the clearer your frequency is with this clear chords, okay, the greater the signal getting put out. Okay, so this was, again, about freeing oneself. It's time to take back control of your life and, welcome new love, because new love is right behind it. What's happening here for Sagittarius? The sun. Okay, so you got a very happy, joyful experience taking place with the sun, and this effort is bliss, happiness with the sun, optimism, what you want to be known. So you're in charge of the situation as well, or taking charge of your efforts in the situation. Oh, and Knight of Wands just came out on me. So there could be energy coming in and out with this quick in Gemini here of the past or about the past, or this is reflections of the past with the Six of Cups. All right, with an offer. So Ace of Pentacles. Let's see what this is. This belief or what the... Okay, Ace of Wands is in reverse. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. There's a truth or a known or an unknown. That Knight of Wands. I put it back on top of the deck, and here he's on the bottom. All right. So, okay, so not putting the effort towards what you don't want. I'm going to sum it up like that, because these potentials, okay, you're also not, you're not sharing, you're not communicating in a superficial way at this time. What is happening here for you, Sagittarius? Chariot in reverse. There was a halt for some reason. Cancer is here twice. This forceful energy. This is about seeing the value, the attachment, or the how one is not free when they're codependent upon something else. Could be. Star in reverse. Yeah. It also affected one's shine in some type of way. Bliss is like right here, and joy right here. I'm not quite sure what this. Four of Wands in reverse. North Node energy, friends. These could be people around you. Okay, losing their support system, or they're like right. So you could be the stable one here. This could also be about divorces, or this wasn't divine. It was a karmic lesson or a lesson around community relationships in general, friends, emotions. And other people's plans. Let's see, what is this? Life lesson over here. Four of Cups in reverse. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Trusting, too trusty, maybe. Oh, and I just saw the Seven of Swords with the Three of Cups. Look, Seven of Swords right there. Then the Three of Cups is in reverse. Then the Moon is in reverse. Hiding their intention here, something like that. Oh, okay, well, wow. So the Seven of Swords, or the secret, or this lie, or this hidden movement, because it was movement at one time. It did develop to the Seven of Pentacles, but it didn't go any farther. And then we got the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. This is like, wait a minute. Follow the golden. Oh, well, this didn't follow the golden rule with a community of an intention. Okay, I'm gonna see what else we can get here. There's more detail. Ace of Coins in reverse. Ace of Wands in reverse. Ace of Cups in reverse. Okay. Clearly, the beginnings didn't happen for a great reason here. You know, this, what is this for Sagittarius? Ten of Wands. Somebody wants you to make the effort toward a Ten of Wands, but you're not interested. Or you've experienced the Ten of Wands, or you're released, not creating more burdens upon more burdens here. We got bliss right here. Seven of Coins in reverse twice. Wow. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. These potentials are off the table. And what you want to be known about, I don't think you even want to know, possibly. Page of Wands, the Princess, there is news. I just said I don't know, you're going to get news anyway about a Wheel of Fortune in reverse, but it's good news for you. Okay, what is happening for Sagittarius? Ten of Swords in reverse, putting an ending, not sharing, not Queen of Cups, emotional maturity, but this could also be overindulging in the Fool in reverse. Okay, no longer, you've emotionally matured out of the situation. You're no longer, you see the Fool for what it is, or who or what it is. Doesn't look like, excuse me, it doesn't look like you're going to resurrect this situation with the Chariot in reverse, based upon the information or the communication. It was hurtful, deceptive, and uncelebratory. What's this? What is this? Oh, Devil in reverse. Okay, there's a strength here that you had endured, or had endured. Well, you endured something with the devil here. Let me pick this up. overcame it, or whatever you've overcome, made the effort to move towards, you moved forward. Because I'm like left the devil in its tracks or something with the 9 of Wands, left without the moves. It's like no more moves left, or it's like checkmate. There's a checkmate here on this community, or your friends, or these emotions that you overcame and being asked not to worry about. There's a King and a Queen of Cups here. Very upright, forthright, follow the golden rule, life lesson, overcame much from the past. Somebody thought you were going to not see through their offer. 9 of Cups in reverse. Somebody wished or hoped you wouldn't see through their offer. This is emotional attachments as well. To what? I don't know, but we got money here. We've got, you're not stubborn. Oh, money again. Greed. Could be overly indulging in things that this is also things getting in the way of intuition, overindulging or over practicing or overly doing something that is draining. And everyone has a different balance, so it is about maintaining your own balance and your own resources here in this situation, because there is a dependency. You're being asked to use your intuition about the 9 of Cups in reverse, offers that have hidden attachments or hidden agendas to them in some type of way. What is the advice here? I can't pick these up. What is the advice for Sagittarius? Clear and activate. Create sacred space at this time. Number 9, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, need to move here. Number 10, so from the 9 to the 10, completing and then ending the cycle with cosmic ancestors. So you created sacred space and you voiced your concerns. Your concerns have been heard. Kundalini rising, number 22. So this could be about a Kundalini awakening. The energy of the Kundalini. Coming out of the dark night of the soul. If this isn't a Kundalini, it was life. Wait, I'm sorry. This is life brings new meaning. This is ignite your passion for life. So your passion for life is changed for some reason from or about because you overcame. Number 22, number 11, and then double it, you got 22. So you got 11, 22. That could be significant. November 22. What's happening here? You've been heard, your ancestors, cosmic ancestors coming back out with this Kundalini concern. You are actualizing here. Soul fragments, balance will be restored. We had 9, 10, and 11. Now we have number 22 and master number 33. So soul fragments, balance is healing those fragments. Learning how to heal those fragments with new energy. And again, for Sagittarius, secret temptation. You have a life lesson, follow the golden rule. There's a secret temptation of being led astray. Reclaim your mind, third eye vision. So what is this being led astray here? Guard your energy. Eternal union. You have new love forming when you create inner harmony. So the temptation is, not creating inner harmony. So you don't, when you create inner harmony, you see things more clearly. We have number 31, which reduces to a 4, 10-4, October 4, 10-4. 1031 could be significant as well. Oh, that's Halloween. Secret temptation. What is the rest here? Great awakening. Walk in your truth and stand firm in your light. You're being asked to hold the light at this time with number 21. That is the world card. So there is a projection happening here. Things are not what they seem. You are only trapped by your illusions. So coming out of this illusion of this temptation as well, whatever vibration that is releasing. Rest, renew, and recharge. You cannot make a mistake. There are infinite possibilities available to you. All those doors are here. Some are just more available at this time than others. But there's infinite possibilities. Rest, renew, and recharge. Take the time you need. Travel, possibly. You heal by releasing, not suppressing. So these were about your feelings and emotions. Number 3, number 43. Number 73 could be significant as well. 78, 38, 27. What do we have here with this temptation? To receive, you must release. Number 5, a big change coming in here. Went from the 4 to the 5. Your true tribe can't show up until you do. Okay, so at the beginning of the reading, it was about the right connections. Okay, so the right connection. So releasing and then receiving. So releasing one vibration and then it. Your true tribe can't show up until you do. Yeah, this is about who or what is around you, your circle of friends or associations, and what you have broke free from and how you're growing here. All right, Sagittarius, I'm going to let that go there. See you next time.